Oh, I ain't see y'all. Good morning, Twitter. I am so over the X. I don't know if that's supposed to be the Middle Eastern or old language symbol for God, or I don't know. I don't know about that X. You know, but if you believe in creation, then if we are children, God's children. So the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, He is in all of us. So if that X, if that's a when I look at it, I'm like, okay, I'm torn, right? Because of what I've come to learn as another symbol for the word God. I'm just torn, right? So I'll be going through emotional stuff. I'll be fasting on technology, which I need to fast on food. But look. I just ate. I just had the dinner I made yesterday because I didn't eat. I ate one time yesterday. So either I'm just slowly just becoming one of those seniors who don't eat. I don't know. We're not gonna go there. So anyway, I don't know what the point was. I just don't know about the X. So I fast on technology. I encourage all of us to, because it's sad that, anywho, it's sad, but I'm gonna see if I can make some money off it, because I just have come to become aware of how real estate is being done these days, and how these young people find the stuff that we had to do cumbersome and infuriating. They don't want to damn do it, right? So I'm looking at I'm looking at going to work. I am so not happy right now. They want me to pay $10 for bacon. I don't want to pay $10 for bacon. I want to be, I need to stop eating bacon. That's the last of the pork that I haven't let go of, and pork rinds. But I haven't bought a bag, because the last bag I bought, it just was like foul. The whole situation is foul. But I'm from the country. I grew up when they would cut a pig, they would stick a pig on a stick and roast them over a fire. That was the family reunion. But see, back then they would take and make crackling, and crackling is, I can't handle it now. I'm old, If you don't know what crackling is, they take the pig skin and they usually it's in a kettle. I mean, a serious kettle. Like, these young people have never even seen one of these pots, right? It's a big black kettle that sits on a fire. Watch a country western, the chuck wagon. All right, so they used to take the skin and they would take and fry it. And when you fry pig skin, either it gets fluffy, but usually it gets fluffy like that when you bake it, not frying it. Frying it makes that tough crackling. Um, when you Back then, when you bake it, like even now, we have some rind on bacon, and you bake it, it gets all puffy and crunchy. The skin, right, the end of it. I digress. Okay. There's opportunity to help these young people do more business if they had a appreciation and respect for work. And that's a hard thing to that's a hard thing to teach somebody. It's hard to teach somebody how to give a fuck. You just give a fuck about what you're doing, right? And do it better. It doesn't take much to be extraordinary and extraordinary. If you could be anything, could be extraordinary. You take that one extra step, now you a superstar, right? And I cringe to think about what people have become willing to accept. And I say that because I have just learned that these agents don't go they don't go look at people's houses. And I find that like egregious. How you not go what you do on the listing appointment? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't know how this works. Okay, so back in the day, in the olden days, when you had to sign your name to a contract, and this was back when people wrote in cursive. So was it was hard as fuck to force somebody's signature, but I have not seen. I don't know what stuff looks like these days, right? I don't know how the world is working. I still write in cursive. I take notes in cursive. I take notes. These people don't take notes, okay? It's like a whole nother. It's like you have to be my age to understand the flabbergastness at how things are these days. I don't know what they doing. I don't know how they passing notes. I don't know how they signing agreements. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the world these days because I've been sick and deteriorating, you know. So every day something different. Something different hurt today, you know. So I'm still gonna see because there's opportunity. I did not know the world was so jacked up. I did not know people were so afraid of picking up the phone. I did not know people were irritated by contacting their clients. I had no idea people couldn't be bothered to go to fucking closing. I had no idea that these people don't know how to read a settlement statement. I had no idea that they was just throwing motherfuckers in their car and just going around showing them houses. No fucking idea whether or not they can buy a house. No idea. You don't know who the fuck you got in your car. What's wrong? That's not how you do good business. When I sold real estate, the acronym was ABC. Always be closing. Okay? And apparently it's kind of real easy for these people these days. And like they close a house and they off. Ain't gotta work no more. Wow. I promised you $100,000 is not a lot of money. Like in terms of income. But I don't know what they doing. You know, I didn't even know that there was so many little young millionaires out here fucking TikToking. You know, that I need to get some of that money. But I can't dance. What am I gonna do on TikTok? I don't know, right? But it's sad. And it's like I have taken for granted the opportunities I've had. I mean, it's like fuck formal dining, you know, a formal place setting, understanding, learning, and knowing that you start from the outside utensils and work your way in, or you start with the little fork. You know, like I understand that it's a place setting and it's got several plates and then it's got knives and forks and spoons and shit sitting right there and it's got a napkin. These people have never seen or had any reason to be in that kind of setting. But, right, if everybody fucked up, it don't even fucking matter, right? So if the person that you're working with don't have any more sense of manners or anything else other than you, then y'all just doing business. back in the olden days, you used to have people that they carried themselves well. They treated other people well. They were good to themselves and others. They may or may not have had pets, you know. But back in the old days, people used to give of their time, their knowledge, whatever they had, their resources. They would share. Right? So, anywho, so if it's that bad, I might as well get some of that too. So I do one thing at a time. That's how. Oh, that's what this was about. Because I just heard. I'm looking at a podcast, and I've been talking about making that. Even the last video I did, my friend told me, made that point to me: do one thing at a time. Do one thing at a time. This guy's just sitting here saying, do one thing at a time. And I'm just saying, do one thing at a time because I see this opportunity to help people, right? Just make them not feel so. Just for them to get over their stuff. I'm just like, if this is the case in every industry, that's scary. So, you know what? I was talking to my friend, and back in the day, didn't nobody deal with feelings, right? So, the advice that you would get would be as simple as get your shit together. That's it. It wasn't no how, no instructions. If you ain't learned shit from what you've been around watching, seeing go down in my life, well, your parents, that may or may not have been a good example, right? But you would have to figure it out. But see, you also would go to the library back then, read, and that kind of stuff. So. It's scary out there. Anywho, do one thing. Do one thing at a time. So whatever it is you're working on, whatever it is going on with you, try to figure it out. Do one thing at a time. I'm so proud of myself for doing one thing at a time. I'm on the thing 4. Y'all have a fantastic day. And remember that this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Right? Because it's crazy out there. And these young people are struggling. And I would kill to see what a contract looks like. What the fuck does the notary make your mark? No. Oh, not slavery. Civil War shit. Make your fucking mark. And I'm right here. I'm gonna emboss stamp that I watched you do it. This shit is scary. I'm laughing because that's all I know to do when I get really, really scared and nervous. So, y'all do one thing at a time. You are an irresistible magnet to all that is yours by divine right. Remember that. Also appreciate, respect that what you think about is what you attract. Because you are an irresistible magnet. If foul shit starts happening, then just stop and ask yourself, what the fuck is up with me? What am I thinking about? Turn that shit to rainbows and unicorns. What the fuck? bounce through fields, whatever you feel that makes you happy. Because I grew up in the time when you used to get outside and play in the grass and the dirt. You used to make mud pies. You used to fuck with worms, burn ants with what do you call those things? Magnifying glasses. Right? Think positive. Have happy thoughts. Even if the shit ain't real, make up some shit. You in a hot air balloon. With your favorite sexy celebrity, right? And don't let them speak. Because you might be sad if they dumb. Just role play that out. Whatever you got to do to find joy, right? Be blessed. Bye.